Hello everybody and welcome back to Physic Talks. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come and check out one of my videos. Today we are going to be taking a look at Logan Paul's recent apology that he uploaded to YouTube. It's just like every other YouTube apology. Absolutely sincere, he really meant it, and I completely believe every word he said. If you enjoyed the video today, please do leave it a like and subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. Thank you so much, guys. Let us roll that intro. So, this apology, as I was saying in the intro, rather like every other YouTube apology, and I'm sure you'll understand what I mean once we start taking a look. So, without further ado, let us jump into this.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven.
Yes, you absolutely do expect to be forgiven. Of course you do. You know what your fans are like, and so does everyone else. You definitely expect that.
I'm simply here to apologize.
Look, listen, if you're sorry, then you would have actually done something. Instead of just saying you're sorry, why don't you show that you're sorry? Why don't you actually help the family of the person you found? Get out. Yeah. It's just empty words as always. I don't at all think you understand the gravity of Okey, which is the forest that he went to. I don't particularly enjoy calling it the suicide forest, so I will be calling it by its real name. I don't think you understand the gravity of suicide at all. I don't think you understand the gravity of depression and mental illness. If you did, you wouldn't have done any of this.
So what we came across that day in the woods was obviously unplanned, and the reactions you saw on tape were raw, they were unfiltered.
That is absolute rubbish. It was absolutely not raw and uncensored or unfiltered. It was entirely planned. You knew that you were going there, you researched the place, and you hoped that you were going to find a body. Yes, of course you did. You hoped you were going to find a body so you could shove it in your thumbnail and get tons of views. No, it doesn't matter that it was demonetized. What matters that it would have a huge... What you thought would happen is that you would gain a huge amount of traction, a huge amount of views. You and your brother are both the types that want to try do something outrageous, something new and different. It's not any of those things, it's just awful. You planned the whole thing, you went to the forest, you knew that you were going to leave the path and wander into the forest against the wishes of the Japanese government. You hoped you were going to find a body so that you could get a lot of views from the video. After filming, and you didn't stop filming, you carried on filming once you'd found the body. After that, you reviewed the footage and you probably thought, wow, this is fantastic, guys, we're going to do good here. Then you made an exciting intro in Japan after filming it, where you claimed that people should buckle the F up for a ride of your life, as if we were about to watch a James Bond movie. After this, you probably reviewed the footage once again and then sent it off to someone to be edited, and the editor would have then reviewed the footage once again. After it was edited, you would have reviewed the footage once again. You would then have started uploading it to YouTube. You will then have created the thumbnail with you standing next to the body, and then you probably were rubbing your hands, cackling, thinking about how many views and how many subscribers you would get from this. And I'm not even exaggerating, am I? Really? Come on, let's be serious here. And you would then have made a catchy title saying, "We found a body," and you would have then reviewed it once again after it was uploaded. So, no, it wasn't raw and unfiltered. It was entirely planned. It was entirely edited and put in a way that would make it an exciting vlog. Wow. Finding someone who was so depressed that they wanted to end their life. That's exciting. Don't take the internet for fools, because the internet is not filled with fools. A large proportion of it is, but it is also filled with a lot of incredibly intelligent and good-hearted people that can sniff out a liar.
None of us knew how to react or how to feel. I should have never posted the video.
You can say that again. It's clear by your reactions that you were excited to have found the body, more excited than shocked or upset. You were going on about how this was the first time this has ever happened to you. You were trying to focus it all on yourself to make it all about you, as you always do. You guys were laughing and smiling in the car park. You were cracking jokes. You were even laughing while standing right next to the body, all whilst filming every last moment of this. Ridiculous, my friend.
I should have put the cameras down and stopped recording what we were going through.
What you were going through? You weren't going through anything. You had got what you'd wanted, and that was a body. Then yes, you should have put the cameras down, and yet you didn't, because you thought it would be beneficial not to.
There's a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't. And for that, from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry.
But the thing is, you don't care, do you? You clearly did your research on Okey. You clearly planned this whole thing, and you went to a notorious suicide forest. So you clearly have no understanding on the gravity of suicide and the damage that it does. What you're doing now is you're trying to cover your tracks. You're trying to cover your ass. This is like every other YouTube apology. It's a manipulation tactic. It very clearly is.
I want to apologize to the internet. I want to apologize to anyone who's seen the video. I want to apologize to anyone who has been affected or touched by mental illness or depression or suicide. But most importantly, I want to apologize to the victim and his family.
No. The word sorry doesn't just fix everything. It's in fact absolutely meaningless without you showing it. I know I've said this several times, but the point is, there are many suicide support networks out there. You don't have to pick one in Japan, but if you cared and if you were sorry, maybe you should donate some money to a suicide support network. As if you don't have some to give. Why don't you donate money to the family of the person you found? That can't be hard to do at all. If you actually cared, you would go through the steps necessary to do this. And if that wasn't possible, then the money you were going to give to them, you should give to a foundation for mental health, for a suicide support network, anything like that. It's not difficult, especially when you're a millionaire. Fuck.
For my fans who are defending my actions, please don't. They do not deserve to be defended.
Yeah, about that. I'd quite like to touch on that for a moment, because your fans are very toxic. Now, of course, I'm not talking about all of your fans. I'm sure you have some lovely fans, as do most people. But you definitely have a large group of really toxic fans that I assume most of them are very young kids, and I can understand that they don't want their hero to be seen in a bad way, and they don't want to take in the bad stuff that they do. However, some of these fans go a little step too far. Let me show you an example of this. Here I have an article about a YouTuber named Raina Scully. I think that's how you pronounce it. Basically, Raina Scully posted a video to YouTube where she was explaining how shocked she was about Logan Paul's actions, and she was condemning him for those actions. Now, since then, she has come under racial attacks from Logan Paul's fans. She's literally been subdued to racism, to a huge amount of bullying from your fan base. And this isn't the only instance of things like this happening. So I don't know, maybe make a single video that is separate to all the rest, where you actually ask your fans to lay off anyone that has been condemning your actions. I know you've subtly mentioned it in this video, but to really make a point to your fans who will do what you say, you should put out a separate video, because there are too many people who are being bullied or attacked for condemning your actions, and that's just not right, because as we all know, everyone is justified in the things that they say about you. Anyway, I thought that was worth mentioning. Let us move on.
The goal with my content is always to entertain, to push the boundaries, to be all-inclusive.
Oh no, oh no. Logan, just stop. Just stop. Only you could sound unbelievably arrogant in an apology video. How do you do it? You sounded arrogant whilst you were strolling around the suicide forest, making everything about yourself, and you just had to slip in there. Did I try and make the realest, most raw vlogs that are just absolutely uncensored, unfiltered, hardcore, man? Just lay off it. You make vlogs. You make vlogs like any other vlogger. You just film the stuff that you do in your day-to-day life. And you make bad vlogs. You make bad vlogs where you lie and manipulate people. You make bad vlogs where you shame someone who's committed suicide. You don't make the most raw, real vlogs. They're just vlogs, okay? Moving on.
In the world I live in, I share almost everything I do. The intent is never to be heartless, cruel, or malicious.
Nobody ever intends to be heartless, cruel, or malicious, but it only takes 1 second to realise the heartless, cold, and malicious effect that your vlog would have. How did this even come to happen? How did you end up deciding that this was a good idea? Do you not have a PR team? Do you not have people saying, look, this is stupid, this is so stupid, you went all the way to Japan, it's silly, it's really silly, and it's really not hard to understand how bad of an effect this vlog would have. So no, of course no one intends for that to happen, but that's exactly what happened because you didn't think. And I don't know why no one told you that this was a bad idea. Possibly because everyone wants to suck your dick. Possibly, just pondering, just pondering on that.
Like I said, I made a huge mistake. I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologize. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm disappointed in myself. And I promise to be better. I will be better. Thank you.
Blah, 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 blah. Yes, they are sentences. Yes, they are words that you just said. But do any of them mean anything? No, not at all. Not at all. They are literally just words that you have read off of a script. You've clearly rehearsed this. Look at your stupid bloody puppy dog eyes. Look at the way you're staring slightly off screen, obviously reading something. I mean, you don't have to be slightly smart to realise that, but that is manipulation at the end of the day. Everything you've done in this video has been manipulative. Your language, the way you're grasping at sympathy, your stupid puppy dog eyes, the way you look away from the camera, your body language describes a lot. Although you may not realise it, it really does. And each of these things you have planned and done on purpose to try and avoid any backlash. Just like every other YouTube apology, it's just empty words. You want to show that you're sorry, you want to show that you're regretful of this, remorseful, then do something about it. Maybe you are actually as stupid as your brother, because I didn't think you were. I actually thought you were the smarter one. I actually thought that you had a bit of sense. And because I mean, everything up until now, you've pretty much been okay, other than that colorblind video, that stupid video, which was again very manipulative because you absolutely lied throughout the whole thing. You're clearly not colorblind. You have a multicolored parrot for a start, and in the video you kind of acted as if you didn't know he had several different colors, even though you've had it for years. Everyone's commented on it all the goddamn time. So just in that tiny second, you can work out that you've lied completely throughout the whole video, and you put that in there. Maybe you are that stupid. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too nice to people. Maybe I'm too forgiving. But I think it's important to be forgiving, but only if a person deserves to be forgiven. I think forgiveness is an important thing. I think compassion is an important thing, because no one's born evil. People that maybe they don't have the right upbringing, maybe they have bad influences in their life, maybe they're not taught the right things, etc., etc. So I can see the reasons why someone would do things that weren't right. Oh, and by the way, YouTube, you're not getting off scot-free. Absolutely not, because you have done something so goddamn stupid. I found out recently through a tweet from the person that had flagged the Logan Paul video, and it is frankly disturbing. Check out this bloody tweet. Okay guys, here is the tweet. Logan Paul's video was reported and YouTube manually reviewed it. They decided to leave it up without even an age restriction. People who have re-uploaded it since have received strikes for graphic content. Ridiculous. Yes, absolutely ridiculous. When I saw the original vlog without any of the blurring or anything, because Logan Paul only so slightly blurred the body, which I think is just disgusting. I thought, how the hell has this got through YouTube's system? And then I realized YouTube is absolutely corrupt in pretty much every single way. Logan Paul clearly makes the company a hell of a lot of money and attracts a lot of people to the website. So I can see why YouTube did it, but they absolutely shouldn't have done that at all. What the hell are you thinking, YouTube? How can you not think that these are such bad decisions, such poor decisions? You make almost as bad decisions as Logan Paul. Actually no, as a website you've probably made way more worse decisions than Logan Paul, because some of the re-uploaded videos that I've seen, and the one specifically that I showed in my video, they had to put up messages, or they had to actually get rid of the blurring entirely to say, look, I had to get rid of this because otherwise this video will never be allowed on YouTube. So, wow, YouTube, wowee. For someone to flag that and ask you to actually review it shows that this is clearly a bad video, but you let it stay. Are you trying to destroy yourself? Are you trying to ruin the website? Because you've been doing that for years and years now. So many awful ideas. The YouTube heroes. What are you thinking? Someone needs to Deley up on you. Jesus. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed the video today, please do leave it a like and subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. Also, to my patrons out there, your rewards will be with you by the end of the day. Thank you so much for your support once again. You guys really mean the world to me. I cannot believe that I have about 13 patrons now. It's just wild. Thank you so much for sharing this journey with me and helping to be the foundations for this channel. It means the world to me. So you will have your rewards very soon, your marvellous, well-written poems and your beautiful photography. The photography might be alright. Not too sure about the poems though. I tried my best. So thank you so much, guys. I will see you in the next one.